It's the community coalition.
Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for intervention. We've been letting it slide for too long. You don't not no more slipping. Unity in the communities.
That's how we rise up.
Empowerment itself.
Knowledge is wealth. Let's wise up.
No more fighting as individuals. We municipal. Change the forecast.
This the podcast to listen to.
You got a vision.
We got a vision.
Let's make it visible.
Say we gotta fight for our rights.
Quit it and list me. All fight, no bark.
Hey, yo. Let me fuck up in mind.
Time.
Showing you the rhythm as I get wrecked and get raw. Yeah, I be the man coming on. Trust the rap, giving you much more. So, yo, one more time I come. I'm knucklehead flow that make you act real dumb. Yo, I burn your crew like Florence. Run up in your crib like my name was Search Warrant. Shut your mouth, nigga, don't you complain. Fix you up, makes you whip cut like cocaine. Ooh, insane in your brain. Right on your subconscious, I leave my shit stay. I'll be the mostest with my overdoses. I'm stepping over shit like I need osmosis.
How y'all doing today?
Hey, bust a bus. Boy got woo. No wonder
Buster.
No wonder they don't want no verses with him.
No.
Man.
Got too many.
How y'all doing today? My name is Jamel Lai. This is Real Talk 360, produced by 119 Media Group.
Hey. What's up?
Let me say it again. My name is Jamel Lai.
All right.
119 Media Group. You about to hear us go down on one Real Talk 360. It's a podcast.
That's what it is.
For sure.
Real talk.
Straight up.
That's what we do. That's what it is.
And with me today, I got my two homeboys. We missing one.
Yeah, man. He recovering though.
Yeah, he recovering though. He tried to come to. I told him we already had Swole, then Swole went down on injury reserve. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Just my luck.
Oh, man. Shout out to you, Dory.
But in front of me, on to the left, you already. I'm gonna let him tell his name, man.
Corey Grant, South Carolina's own, Marion County, stand up. It's us.
And right in front of me to the right.
Hey, Mr. 973 to the 843. This your boy T in the building, back in the building as always.
That's straight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Woo! My name is Jamel Lai, Jackie's oldest son. I come from Darlington.
Yeah. I'm going to throw that in mind next time.
Yeah.
Find this baby boy.
Yeah. Straight up.
You already know.
So what's been going on, fellas?
Life
We
is
back.
good.
It's Wednesday again.
Life is good, man. Seeing family and friends, supporting them at state championship track meet. Watch my niece, win a couple of goals, do her thing out there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I mean, seeing your homies and supporting your daughters, doing your work, living
straight.
man.
That's straight.
Life is good.
I ain't mad at you.
What's up, man?
Hey, but me, man.
Yo, this dude tried to kill me Sunday night, man.
no.
See, look, he won't let me talk, man. Say
Go
what you
ahead.
say.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and tell me what's going on.
First, man, it's been a disciplined week, man. Trying to discipline my 2-year-old, man. He got Pop's old attitude, man. He's out there. So I'm trying to really get into that whole father mode. It's kind of rough because 2-year-old going to listen to you for only a little bit, and then you try to make him understand, but it's gonna happen. Other than that, man,
he ain't telling the truth, man. That's his boy, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, y'all been rolling tight. I remember you was bringing him up in here in the studio.
In the house is him, his wife, Riley. So that's 2 girls. Then there's Tori and it's Winston. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just spoiled, man. That's all.
That's your
and it's his fault, man.
Yeah,
straight
man.
up. Now you want this one.
You changed it.
He was acting out in daycare. He's acting out in daycare, man. That's all. A little too rough. You know what I mean? That's so that's what it was.
So it's him on the other kids. It ain't just him out by himself or him on you and that. Yeah, we got to protect the other kids.
Yeah, you got to protect the other kids, man. That's that. I don't want to have to have nobody father or parent approaching me, and I have to get me tussling in the street and nothing.
So what you do?
I mean, I'm gonna go to this room all for a few, then Mom Dukes was like, "Yo, how long you gonna make him stay in there?" I'm like, "Listen, until he understand what I'm trying to convey to him a little bit, at least a little bit. Then I let him come out." But he was cool today when I went to go pick him up. Daycare lady was like, "Yo, he had a better attitude today." So I was like, "All right, thanks, I appreciate that." So
then you let him know that he was proud of him, and
yeah, Definitely. I'm always gonna do that. Yeah. So it's kind of rough. And then now,
he on his way now.
Yeah. I got to stay on top of him because he
might push it to the
he might get to do what he got to do. But then now is the pressures of the wedding too, because we almost about a month away. So now everybody hit me with them phone calls like, "Yo, what's the hotel thing again?" And what's I'm like, man. I sent this stuff out months ago. Now everybody like, yo, I lost it, so I'm what?
Hey, yo, man.
Us as black people wait till the last minute. You know how we do. I mean, it's been several of them, man. Several people, man, been hitting me up with hotel. Can you pick me up from the airport? All of them. I'm like, I got you. So I'm trying.
Hey, yo, I went to a wedding Saturday, right? My homeboy Robert Cooper, he got married.
Ooh, that was good weather, wasn't it?
It was straight, man. At the lake house in Hartsville. I never been there before. It's nice, man.
Okay.
Hey, yo, but I was looking at the photographers, right? And the way they do the wedding pictures, I might not be ready.
Ooh! Hold on. He's doing my wedding. He gonna say that to me in my face.
What do you mean? Because they have more than
one camera? I hope you listening.
Yeah.
What's got you so intimidated right now?
No, I just know I'm gonna need some help. That's what I'm gonna need some help.
Oh, you thought you was gonna be the only cameraman?
Yeah, I go dolo, man.
Man.
But I'm probably gonna have to get some help, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen how it was two of them. I seen how they was moving.
Right.
One was moving with the video, and one was moving with the cameras.
Right.
And then, just some things I didn't know. I know now.
But see, that's what happened.
That's what it is.
That was good experience.
You know what? And that's divine intervention. Because listen, look at that. You mean you went to a wedding, you saw something that's like it piqued your interest, and you like, I'm doing a wedding, so now I know. Yeah. Now, imagine if you wasn't doing a wedding, you probably wouldn't even paid attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I got scared. I said, man, I don't want to mess up these people's wedding.
Oh, man. Glad you finally feel that, man.
Straight up.
Yo, the countdown is serious around here, boy.
Man, what's up? That's what's up, man. It's going to be beautiful.
Hey, yo.
Beautiful.
Check this out. Something's real messed up, man. Okay.
Is this a fair file?
No, it is what it is, man. Okay, I don't know what it is. Might be some hating, man.
Okay.
Yo, the dude wanted to do a podcast, right? He said came to me to a podcast. He came with his partner. I hit him with the price, right?
Mm-hmm. To use the studio, or
to use the studio, right?
Right.
Because just anybody can get on with us,
for sure.
But so I told him the price. This for that, this for this. My man said, "Why would you pay him that? And you can just go on, just get a app." I said, "What app would you get?" Well, I don't know. I know there's something, and you get what camera would you get?
Right.
And do that, man. I'll do that. I said, yo, first of all, man, you talking about a podcast. We got a media group, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You telling your man to go home and take the shortcut on everything just so he don't got to pay me. I don't know if maybe if you're jealous or something. There's nothing to be jealous of, because if you want to get on, you can get on too.
Well, how many podcasts he been on?
I don't even know the guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He just, but you know how your homeboy come in, he cool, but your other homeboy like, yo, man, you can go do this, you can go do that. And I was like, yo,
oh man.
I said, you probably gonna spend $300. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't know what you're doing. But I said, watch how your camera look and watch how my camera look.
Hey.
Listen to your sound and listen to my sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's levels to this.
Oh man.
It's levels to this. But he's gonna have to probably learn the hard way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna have to learn the lesson sometimes.
Take the bumps and the bruises and everything on the whole process.
Yeah.
And
sometimes it be your own people that'll taught you how to doing something.
Yeah. All the time. Yep. And today's price is not tomorrow's price.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, it is. I still want to do him like that, man.
You want to support him. You want to see him grow.
Yeah, because he was excited, man. His homeboy just shot his whole
there you go. You saw his whole
man.
demeanor change. Like, why you doing that?
Yeah.
Like, that's not his homeboy.
No. No. That's his handcuff.
Yeah. That's not his homeboy.
Oh, we got some people on there. We got my cousin Tasha Mott. Tab.
What up?
OG Tech, Kansas. DeMario from T-ville.
Listen. Y'all get on through Facebook or YouTube, man. We got some people that's following, new people. We welcome y'all in.
No doubt.
Don't forget to put your answers, your questions in the chat, because we definitely do read them. We might, like I said, especially about our topics. So make sure you tune in. You tune in.
Like, follow, subscribe. All of that.
So tell me, man, is there anything that y'all want to talk about today before I get going? Is there something on your mind?
Let's see. What did we talk about? Did we talk about First of all, shouts out to Lamar. He got the bag with no agent.
He got it, no agent.
I don't know if we talked about that last time, but yeah, shouts out to that. Anything in particular?
Man, my Knicks is down.
Oh,
down
yeah.
3-1. But I'm still a Knicks fan. Never going to sway. We gonna win tonight to get a 3-2. I ain't gonna say we win the series, but we still.
Miami, go
Hey, but we still gonna get it in.
So check this out. I was watching this.
So proud of you.
I was watching this little video yesterday, right? It was about this guy, and he was talking about how he raised his girlfriend daughter, not his wife, but his girlfriend daughter. I don't think they ever got married, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said he raised her, right? And raised her, got out of high school, went to college. He paid for college, right? Got out of college, bought her a car, right? Came back and she lived with them, and then she gained a relationship and was going to get married, right? So while he was going to get married, he said, well, I'll pay for the wedding, and I'll pay for the venue. He said the venue, we can have it at the house, right? Mm-hmm. So he said he wanted 20 people. He only wanted 20 people that he knew that he wanted to come, right? Mm-hmm. So, and he was like, so they go on a wedding planning party. Then her real father comes, right? And then her real father comes, right?
Okay.
So he said nobody told him about the meeting, right?
Oh.
So he walks in, the real father's there, the mother's there, the daughter, and everybody else was in the wedding, right?
They was already there.
They was already there when he got there. So they were talking about, came up when the younger lady was talking about who's gonna walk her down the aisle, right? He said her father never did nothing for her, but she wanted him to walk her down the aisle, right?
What?
And then he said after that they started talking about the daughter and daddy dance, and they had 3 songs, and I just knew them songs one was going to be for me, and he said no, it was for them. So he was like, okay, you know what? I ain't paying for no wedding.
Right.
You can't have it at my house.
Right.
I ain't doing nothing else.
Right.
Fair foul.
I think, truthfully, I think that's fair, because reason being is that if you put all this time and energy into a child and then they grow to be whatever level they are as an adult, and it seems like they lost respect for you because it's feel like, oh well, you didn't have to. It make it seem like you don't have to do this because you're not my father. But now that I'm of age and my father's, trying to step in, I want him here. So I think it's fair that I wouldn't pay for nothing either. I mean, if I was taking care of someone else's child and I did all this, I got you through school, I paid for pay for your college, you graduated, now I'm willing to pay for your wedding, and I'm not included at all. No, ain't nothing happening.
How
can I get a refund on that check?
Yeah, how long did he raised her from what age? He was.
Let's just say junior high, because they went through high school and went through college. Okay. And he paid for college too.
12 years old.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
Last decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go. Did he say?
He said, you asking is it fair or foul on the guy? Is it
For the father.
Fair foul, guy for the guy.
Oh yeah, it's fair.
For him to feel like that, that's his reaction, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go fair too.
I'm gonna have to go fair on that one, man. I hope he would still go. He would just be like, y'all can't have it here.
Yeah, I'll be attending. Yeah, I'll be attending.
Go.
Yeah.
He said he ain't going. He said they even had food that he know he allergic to. They know he allergic to it. They got.
Oh
man. Yeah, they did him dirty.
But man was hurt, man.
Yeah, I know he was hurt.
Man was hurt.
That's a lot of time
investment.
and money.
Yeah.
I've been
for y'all to do me like that on what's supposed to be a special day. I understand it's your day, but
well, no.
Come on, man.
So check this out. Damn. I've been with my girl for a long time, so her daughter been around too, right? Mm-hmm. So after I heard it, I called her, right, and I asked her, right. And I said, well, both of us better walk down the aisle together.
I'm in there.
I ain't got to. Both of us gonna walk down the aisle together.
I am in there.
I said, if you try to leave me out and I see y'all coming down the aisle, I'm gonna trip both of y'all.
I am in there. You with the camera, like JJ on Good Time.
I'm a trip.
Yeah,
but
yeah, man, that's disrespectful at that point when they got the food that they know I'm allergic to.
Yeah.
They try to tame a man out.
Yeah.
What?
They don't want him there.
And just think now, he said girlfriend, her and her mother was never married.
Yeah, they just is. Yeah, I'm gone.
She ain't even standing up for you.
No.
Mm-mm. It's not your wife. It's not like you're the father-in-law.
Boy,
You're the.
that's
you're
a
the
cold
boy-
piece of work they had going on over there, man.
But he let himself get there though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He put himself in that predicament.
That's what he wanted to do, but
Yeah.
he was feeling he did a good job.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
He did. And
hats off. He did a good
yeah,
job. He
hats
did
off.
somebody else's
Whenever
job.
you step in and do that, props to you.
Yeah.
So you definitely entitled to get in your feelings
Yeah,
and feel some type of way about that. What?
yeah. And this dude gonna come to my house because we having that at my house.
They got there. He was there before me, and they already talking about who gonna walk down there with the songs picked, and they got the menu.
Yeah, and he paying for it.
Yeah.
I'm about to get out right now.
Yeah.
All y'all.
So that goes to the question which we have on the screen and say, are you responsible for your girlfriends or boyfriend kids, and how far do you go?
I've been only in that predicament maybe only twice in my lifetime, and one was with my oldest daughter mother. She had children before me. I wasn't in there in her life, where in her kid's life that long, so I think if you, as women state, if you want to be with them, it's a package deal. So you should, be some type of help with that, with their children, if you're going to be with them. That's what I believe. How far you go, it depends on how deep you are in a relationship. To me, I mean, like if you looking to marry this woman, then yeah, you do what we just spoke about. But if you just you don't see a promising future for it, I don't know if you make that big investment, you step into certain things and stuff like that, because sometimes, like I said, it could come back to bite you. If you're doing that and you're not.
Yeah,
But
like I said, when I'm talking about this, that means you didn't got pretty far.
Okay,
You in the relationship.
Yeah,
You in
yeah.
there.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you in it, yeah. So then, yeah, you're supposed to, because you're supposed to be some type of guidance. You can't display something that's not showing that you don't care about them, because as they get older, they're gonna say, well, you never cared about me. That could also come back about, you never cared about me. You just cared about my mother. Like you wasn't there for me. And it could become some type of situation.
What if you ain't like the kid?
No, it's your job. Though. It's your job as the adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be the adult in the residence, then that's a responsibility that you are taking on. You always have to be present. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Answer this for me though. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Finish that.
Oh no, I was gonna say you got to be present.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to be present, and then whether it's a boy or a girl, you have to behave accordingly, act accordingly.
Yeah. But what if they got home field advantage?
Oh, that's
You coming over their house,
right?
so they could act. They've been acting a certain way. Okay, not acting. When I say acting, I mean acting out. But it's a certain type of living that they've been doing since before you came over there.
Okay.
So you come over there, really, you come over there like it's home field advantage. So can you really come in there and put it down?
Is there another man present in their life? Is their dad or their biological dad present? Do they have like an uncle, older, a brother, somebody older there? All of these things and all these different variables would dictate. But the main thing would be, and what I would say is the communication between me and that
child.
lady.
Oh, that
Me and the lady.
yeah.
See, because she's my vessel.
Yeah.
Without her, there's no there's nothing. They don't exist. You know what I mean? But you got to understand that they are her priority at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's no disrespect to her and what she has going on. But if she's trying to have me involved in her life, depending on our discussions and our communication, what are our expectations? Because with the expectations, then there's behavior, consequences, and things of that nature.
Okay. Now, one question I want to ask. I'm just taking another way. So what if it's a young man that's already in his own?
He's 12 or 13. He ain't already in nothing.
I'm saying, was it 15 or 12 or 13? These days, you can correct the action, but TV, if you're not monitoring. Now, I'm saying, just think, you ain't seeing nothing.
Gotcha.
No, and that'd be switching it. But man, you done messed me up, Corey.
What? I mean, it doesn't matter what his age is. Do you know if you're going to be the man and you're going to be there in a relationship, aspect and take on that responsibility again? It's up to that level of communication. All parties are involved, man.
Yep.
Ain't nothing wrong with using the words that you got to use to get your point across. Mm-hmm. You can tell her, especially if he's a 15, 16, 17-year-old boy, you can communicate to him, and your mom can too. She can be there.
Yeah, that's it. You had that conversation.
We're grown. Yeah. We like each other. You know what you're going through right now. You know what you like.
Yeah, you have to sit down and have that conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And when I come here, believe me, I'm not here for you. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. Let's be clear on that. So I'm not here to take anybody's place. But while I am here, if I am here, I'll make myself available
to you,
right,
or for you.
Yeah, mm-hmm. However you want to do it. I'm not gonna disrespect you.
Yeah,
but you ain't no bills coming here in your name.
Yeah. So you living with them now?
If that is that where I am now?
No, I'm asking, and you what you talking to me now?
No,
okay.
But I'm just saying, depending on what she and I are trying to build towards or get to, that's gonna dictate how that conversation goes.
Yeah. I understand that, and I wouldn't mind because my stepdad did the same thing with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I have a homeboy like that too.
Yeah, he gave me a whooping just like he did my brother too.
Before you get it, he ain't just come off and jump off. You knew the consequences of your actions that could potentially lead to that.
But I've been walked in, met some women back in my days that I walked in the house and I know I ain't like that little dude.
Wow. No, I've been in some houses.
But I mean, how old was it?
Yeah, how was it?
Shoot, man, because this had to be in my 20s. You know what I'm saying?
How old was the kid? Not you.
Probably about 5 or 6.
Oh no! See now, I walked in a situation
because go ahead.
I said I walked in a situation when I was in my 20s and I met a young lady and her son was about 14, 15 and he was huge. He was way bigger than me. I'm walking in like, wow. So, but I already kind of knew that it wasn't going to be a connection with me and her like that for me to be in that. But I had the thought in my head like, if I'm really going to come and if I was to be with her, how influential am I going to be to that young man? Because he's 15. He's bigger than me. I'm talking about height, weight wise. He looked like he was.
If it ain't nothing else, he gonna see how to treat a lady. Yeah. Because if I'm there for nothing else, his mama gonna be happy.
Yeah.
But her mood gonna change when I'm over there, or when I'm about to come over there, or when I just left from there.
But I think the mistake that most men make. You crazy. I think the mistake that most men make is they step through the door trying to be a father.
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah. See, me, like when I step through, I don't try to be a father. You know, when I come in, I'm gonna talk to you. Mm-hmm. But I can say all the relationships or situationships I've been with, the kids like me. Mm-hmm. You know, because I was cool and you went down like that and they respect me. But I don't come try to replace. I come in and just try to be there for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids gonna recognize, man. They're gonna tell you how TIZ.
Well, but you, like I said, that's where you gotta have that conversation. It's gotta be you, the mother, and that child. If it's to that level that we're speaking of, it have to be you, the mother, and that child. You have to sit down and say, listen.
I've never seen that.
You never seen that?
No.
Never seen what?
The guy, the mother, and the child. I've never seen that. Have a conversation on how it's gonna go. I've never seen that.
Okay, it should be though. It should be like, I'm not saying like, because you want the mother to be there present to know what you're saying to their child, because you know a child can take what your words, your verbiage, and misconstrue it and make it think that you're saying something else that you're not saying. So in order to break it down, I feel like that mother needs to be there. She needs to say, listen, I know you have your father. He might be in your life, might not be in your life, but I'm not here to replace him. I'm here to be here to assist because I'm with your mother. Just like Corey said, like I'm only here because of her. So clear. So I'm just letting you know that I'm here to assist because I'm with your mother, and I'm not gonna see. I don't want nothing to happen to her children or her child because I'm here while I'm here. So I'm gonna respect you the same way. And if I already have children outside of this relationship, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna treat you like I treat my own children because I'm with your mother. Now, if something was to happen between me and your mother, then not saying I still can't be that listening ear for you, but I can't give you that same attention that I did when I was with your mother. So it's just like I said, it's all about your verbiage and how you break it down, what's the dynamics, and how you sit around.
Okay, so you said I missed something when you said I can't give you the same attention as was when I
said
with
if me and your mother happen to break up, go apart, I'm not going to take away that relationship between me and you. I just can't be there as much as I was when I was with your mother.
Oh no,
Why not? Because y'all not living together?
Yeah, because if I'm not there no more, yeah, I mean, because I might move on and be with somebody else that has a child or something like so. But if they reach out for me, if they reach out to me, then I'm gonna talk to them. Yeah, I'm not gonna decline it. Like, oh, I'm not with your mother. Let me decline that call. Or if I see you, I'm not gonna. But if you reach out to me, I'm gonna speak to you. Like, hey, whatever. Ask you how your mother's doing. Do your mother know that you're talking to me? Because I've seen that before. That dynamic.
I think that if y'all do break up and you move further, that you still had the responsibility to that kid that you put in while you was living with him. That shouldn't change nothing. You know, you might can't see him every day, but that's just like if y'all together right now, and this is your child, and when you leave, right, you're not going to see your child every day, right? But I think you still owe that responsibility because you might have came in and made a change in this guy's life, but now you gone. So you should still hold that responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, and to some
you don't got to pay no child support, but still hold that responsibility of being there.
Well, it depends on the level of communication y'all had while you was messing with their mom.
You see what happened with Melvin and Jody?
Oh no! See, the thing about it, Jody was all wrong. Jody was all wrong.
Melvin got it right, didn't he?
Yeah,
Melvin got it right.
Yeah, and that's what he needed. That's what he needed because his mama tried to tell him, talking about this grandma house. Just say your house is grandma house. If you ain't leaving, I ain't leaving.
Yeah,
boy, stop. You know what I'm talking about? That's why that was a trip, baby boy, for real. He needed to be choked out. Yeah, so man, nah.
So check this out. I don't know if you
check it out.
Both of y'all, you remember the thing that we saw last night?
Yes,
right?
yes. I do recall it. I do recall the
Well, y'all didn't go to sleep. I saw that. I was like, what the world is going on?
Oh, you talking about the messages that we got sent to the group? Yeah, for some reason I don't know why I was even up last night. I just was happy to be up.
Man,
I mean, I think I knew where it came from.
Probably I was watching the basketball game, and that West Coast game. West Coast games got me all messed up, man. Yeah, so I've been trying to,
I don't even try to.
Let's go Golden State. I got it on y'all tonight. But yeah, so I was like, man, I was sleep because I'm talking about deep sleep. Deep sleep. Y'all start saying that. Which one y'all talking about though?
The last one he sent. I think he about to play it.
It was the one about the group.
Yeah, the group, the females.
When they were sitting around in the group.
Yeah.
Hold on, who did I send it to?
Send it to the group. Message.
You sent it to the group, man. That joke was crazy. I was like, come on, man. What is he doing?
You don't remember what it was? Yeah, he sent it to the group. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, you sent me a video of this. Yeah, they go, my boy. Charleston.
They get mad. You want to think you're mad? I'm mad too. There's a lot of anger inside of me. What about us?
Because he talked to a white
black women talk about me. What about us black men? We go through stuff too. We're tired of hearing the same thing of, oh, we're independent women. We're independent this, we're independent that. I'm independent too. We have a lot in common. You have this imaginary wall around you. I don't know who damaged you. And me being a black man, I have to suffer for what somebody did to you? That has nothing to do with me. I'm not the enemy. I get that a lot from black women, that we're the enemy, we're liars, cheaters, we're dogs. Diary of a Mad Black Man. I have a journal I keep. And then when I show this side to women, they think it's a weakness. It's not a weakness, it's actually a strength. But then when I show this to you, to black women, you don't know how to receive it. Yeah. Because you're so used to being abused. It makes it hard for me to get to know this.
Black women look at me and say, I can tell you don't like us. I'm like, what? I don't.
He said, Diary of a Mad Black Man.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Yeah, I understand where he was coming from because black women are semi unapproachable in today's day and age because you got to realize
that right.
We don't know what they hold in, what I'm not gonna say baggage, but what's on their mind, what's on their chest, what's in their heart, how they've been treated in the past. And the further that clip, like you see I saw the female side.
Okay, don't go too far.
Okay. But like I said, for what he was stating, I kind of could understand his pain if he felt like, you know what, I've approached black women, but they don't accept me for who I am, and then when I decide to go to another race, they look at me and say, "Oh, you go to another race," but I've tried with you, and I'm getting this pushback, and I've seen that a lot. I mean, there's a lot of black women that walk around with their face screwed up, and not necessarily. That might be just their what you call that, the resting.
I don't know what
they call it, that resting face.
Let's just say demeanor.
Yeah, resting demeanor face, whatever it is. So but it's unapproachable, and I mean, I know most women hate the fact that someone said smile, because I've heard women say that also. Like, why you telling me to smile? Like, I don't want to smile right now. But so I kind of feel his pain. But sometimes you just, if you really want to be with a black woman, you just gotta fight through or find different avenues to meet them. I guess in some type of aspect, if that's a hinder for you, like approaching a black woman and she's giving you that pushback.
Yeah, unfortunate for the brother. I mean, there's a lot apparently that he's experienced and gone through to where that's where his mind state is. Mm-hmm. He may have had one rejection too many.
Yeah.
There's some dudes who have one rejection don't mean that the next one might probably gonna say yeah. But because of him and his life story, it's hit him in a different kind of way. So when he does go white, I can see where, it's like you didn't want me. And then a lot of times too, I've seen women and ask them if they were upset about a black man dating a white woman or out of their, ethnicity. Would you date him? Do you find him attractive? And then they say no.
Because he sold out.
No, I mean, it's like they didn't like him. They don't like him. If he asked them out, they wouldn't have gone out with him. Yeah. Like they don't find him attractive. But just because he's with somebody else, now it's like, why are you even tripping?
And then that also could be the problem too. Like I said, the women that he's attracted to might not be attracted to him. So then that can cause a big problem too. Yeah, I mean, because you guys, I don't believe in leagues. I believe that you just have to have sometimes you have to have the right approach and put yourself in the right predicament in order to get that person that you want. Because I don't believe in leagues. Like, I don't believe that there's a woman out of any man's league.
I got you. You
know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that.
Because I got a pretty girl with the curly hair before.
No, see, that's where you go when I say leagues. It don't have to be leagues. No, see, when you say
explain what you mean by leagues. What you mean by that?
I mean leagues. I mean different. I mean diverse. You're thinking levels. I didn't say levels. I said leagues.
Okay,
leagues. You're talking about like my definition of leagues is mean possibly that this woman might be a boss. She might be
not where I'm at.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
This person might be a Muslim.
Word, I got you.
Okay, I got you.
And that's
that could
hold up.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you for asking.
All right. But see, you were the first thing we went to league.
Yeah, you went to levels. I'm not thinking like somebody looking down on somebody else or something like that. I'm just mean you different.
Yeah.
So that's a different league.
So check this out. So explain to me how would that stop from a woman from
because that's their line.
Okay.
If you're heavy into what you're heavy into, like that's your line. That's your personal line.
But you're probably saying you wouldn't date out your religion.
That's right.
Okay, but isn't there? I've heard some Muslims, state, especially more from the male to the female side, say, "Would you change your religion to be with me?" So is that still the same for a female? Like, would a man change their religion to be with that woman if they really want that woman?
To me, correct me if I'm wrong, right? And if in the Bibles, I'm going back to the Bibles, right? Mm-hmm. The man is the head of the family, right? Mm-hmm. Even when it comes to worship and worship and faith and stuff like that. So he's supposed to lead his family, right? In the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. So, and I'm asking a question. It wouldn't be right for, I don't know if I said that. If y'all got married, right? Mm-hmm. She's supposed to come over there to where you at. Because you're the head of the family. And if you was if it was the way a man, what they would put a man was, right? I'm just saying.
I know
right?
if that's how it's supposed to be, then I don't rock with that.
Then we'll go back and we'll see the other.
Right.
You're supposed to lead your family spiritually in all type of ways, right?
Yeah.
Right. So there's no way your wife is supposed to tell you to. She don't supposed to eve you.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. So she don't supposed to sway you to have to make a change in order to be with her.
Because you're supposed to already be strong in your religion.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I can see how that will cause a problem. Though.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, I still think that. I mean, I think it could work. I mean, I've heard couples work because it doesn't make them not unevenly yoked. I mean, it just they just have different paths to their God, probably. If we're gonna look at religion that way for a couple, but I also want to include the other league too. Like, I mean, if you figure like someone that's
getting back to the brother.
Yeah,
I mean, what I would say is there's the person who you end up with. That's who's for you.
Okay.
Because if you shoot your shot at what you think might be right for you, you may think it's gonna go one way, or you have a plan or whatever. It may not go that well or whatnot. Somebody may end up coming on to you. Whereas you thought you might have been the one who was going to be doing the approaching. So I mean,
this is my theory, right? My theory, but I'm just making it up, right? So we can talk about it.
All right.
He had on the hat, long dress, nice shirt, pair of pants. I ain't see his shoes. But I'm thinking, this is me thinking. Now I could be right or wrong. That ain't the type of woman he going for. I think he looking like that, and he going for tights and everything's fitting. And to her, you cornered her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she used to a certain type of man.
League. That's a different league.
Different league.
That's a different league. Yeah, she playing the rucker part.
Yeah, you coming and spitting poetry.
There you go.
And she listen to Scarlett.
There you go. It's just like, and I mean, and not that it can't ever happen, because sometimes opposites do attract. If that person is willing to be open to something new or be exposed to something new, it could happen. But most people are attracted to, at least initially, something that they have in common,
right,
with the person.
But the first line of attraction is physical, because you don't know the person, you haven't met the person. So if you see someone and you might think she is beautiful to me, right, or the vice versa, right, and you approach them on that, and then when you actually get to talk to them and break that initial ice and start to learn about them, then you might see that you're not attracted to them.
I wish we had a female here, because I would be very interested to know, like, because that's how we are.
Yeah,
we see something. Oh.
Yeah,
because you're honest.
It's like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. The noise. Ooh.
Yeah, man, Eddie went bad in Boomerang, man. Eddie crying, man.
I know.
Hold on,
still a classic, but the noise when he would look and see something, it'd be like, woo.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna go to the decimal.
You. I love you, but I can't help it if I learn 20 instruments. I can't help it if I play flute, walk barefooted on the beach. I'm from South Central. I was amazed at you, because I even told you, I said, you're a beautiful girl. And I watched yesterday.
Michael, she's a beautiful woman.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Tell her.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I said, you're a beautiful girl. And I told him, I said, this generation right now, people in their 20s, it's hard. Y'all making it hard on these brothers. We gotta wake up every day. Everything has to be about status. We gotta buy this, even if we can't afford it. And then y'all on Instagram, beautiful, and you talking like you don't have no daddy. You sound like a dude talking, like you ain't got no home training. Oh, what the f*** blah, blah, blah. And you say you a bad bitch? That's not a bad bitch. I'm talking in general. I'm talking about the general, how old are you?
22.
Yeah, your generation. Girl, you 22 years old, you doing this. You having hot flashes?
Yes, it's hot.
Michael, that's disrespectful. I want you to understand that. Why would you do that?
Because I'm being funny. I'm a different kind of personality. Now you're trying to make me look bad like I disrespected her.
You did.
I got a son with a black woman. My mother's black.
You disrespected this woman in this room at this time.
How did he disrespect her? Because she started doing like this, right? He said, you hot? You having hot flashes?
You having hot flashes.
Yeah, but she started to
I don't know what hot flashes mean to a woman. I don't know what that.
It get hot.
Yeah, but I mean, why do they get hot? I think there are different reasons why they get hot. Is he saying like, am I getting to you? What is, or is it too hot in here for you to now be able to handle the truth? You can't. Is it a you can't handle the truth type thing?
To me, that was with her. That was why she was doing that, because she couldn't handle the truth. Because he said, your generation, oh, you're 22.
Yeah.
But hot flashes when you get older, with women just get hot.
Right.
Yeah. But
so I mean, anytime it's you can't say that's how he disrespected her by insinuating that
she was having hot flashes.
No, by insinuating that you can't handle the truth.
But if I show you, if I go right at you, right, and I see you start, I know you're getting nervous. Am I disrespecting you when I'm? Well, maybe he should have said, "Are you getting nervous?" Could he say that?
He could reword it. He could reword it. Is this
that's
bothering you? He could have responded.
My thing is, he at that point in time, now it's about her body language. Yeah. Now you're nitpicking. You ain't sticking to the script.
So you
make your point.
You attack the person instead of the issue.
There you go.
Yep.
I got you.
Yep. That's what he did. Another thing is too, why he said her generation, is that the type of woman he's going for in her generation, for him to attack her?
Yeah.
No, but he was talking about, he said nowadays these people expect for you to be at a status. Yeah. And that is
that to me that make it seem like that's the generation he's going after. Right. Because if that's bothering you,
that's who he following.
Because that's bothering you, it shouldn't bother you. Because that's not the generation you should be going for.
And you know what he said? Even if we can't afford it.
Right.
So you did it before.
And that's, to me, that's not smart.
No,
that's not smart.
That's not smart at the end of the day. So I don't know how so are you looking for a dumb girl? Because you admitting to doing something dumb. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah. But men do.
And if a woman can figure out that that's what you're doing, you can't afford it, but you still buying the stuff and you fronting, then you super corny. You went from being corny to super corny.
But he want a girl.
Yeah, nobody cares about your attributes, about you being able to play the instruments and how you walk around and do all this. Nobody, but you got to do some root work, some core work on some stuff. You're not even comfortable in your own enough. You're not even comfortable enough in your own skin to acknowledge that. No, I can't afford that, but I don't need that.
Yeah,
the woman you want gonna make that necessary for you to have.
But see, these days these boys don't got no conversation. So you got to put the money out.
Yeah. And that's
what they've been taught.
I got lucky. I know how to talk a little bit.
That's what they've been taught. And if that's what they've been taught and that's what they've been raised on, then that's why that cycle is going in the circle that it's going.
And he wasn't raised on it. It just was social media got him.
Yeah.
But it might, if you went to the club by yourself right now, okay, and if just say if you did stuff, balled out stuff you're not even accustomed to doing, but just using you for example. That's at least a $300 night. So if you went Friday and Saturday, that's $600. That's a couple bills.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A fourth on a mortgage or something.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So like I said, he it seemed like he kind of told on himself though. The
more he talked,
he's saying because like I said, there was a bunch of women in front of him. So why would you direct it to her when she stayed at her age? He was, That's what made it.
She started moving on him.
He felt like he felt like he was getting this stuff off. Then he was in his
22 because he said, "Yo, that's how I am."
Yeah. Now he being funny.
Yeah.
So no one can interpret your what they consider as a horrible joke, insulting or attacking because you were trying to be funny.
It was a horrible joke.
How selfish can you be?
Yeah.
Dude, you making it all about you.
One more.
When you trying to get at a woman, that ain't gonna work.
One more.
He gonna make
You guys are always mad. It feels like, we're not good enough. It's always, I want the guy who's popping, who's on.
I pop my own bottles.
Are you pissed off?
She can't respond to that.
Well, I can tell she's angry.
How does that then make you feel? What is your response to her anger?
It's like, I'll just date the Latin women.
Sometimes you just look at a black woman and go, baby, what are you mad for? You gonna give us everything, whip neck, everything you can with it, and then you just like, baby, I didn't need that. That attitude scares a lot of men off. I'm like, can't deal with the attitude because as a man, I gotta get out here and get this money. And then you come home and you got a battle, you're like, it's not worth it.
I always talk to black women.
Did he have some points on that?
In some aspects, no. I think that's an excuse because my thing is like, come on, man, you're a man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like
you're whining.
Y'all keep forgetting these ain't men. These ain't men no more.
Yeah, like come on, man. Because she got an attitude. If she with you, okay, you got.
No, not. Remember, we ain't with you.
Okay,
it's approaching.
Okay, approaching. But still, like I said, that's come on, man. You're a man, man.
Either accept the challenge or don't.
Yeah, and just like I guess. Going back to what you just said, these men don't know how to talk no more.
No.
So I guess they don't know how to accept the attitude, whatever. Like because if you really have the gift of gab, you could break down that attitude and get a smile, get a laugh, get a what's name. But you just have to know how to be what I said last week, a wordsmith to know the break in between that. Because otherwise, I mean, come on.
If you're attracted to her, right? Like how we say
physical, yeah.
She probably ain't you probably not the only person who's been attracted to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
So she probably the look is to keep the lames away.
Yep, exactly.
And if stay away.
Yeah, and then she don't want to probably hear the same thing over and over.
So check this out. No.
Yeah.
No. If you're pretty, you got to set them challenges. If you're a woman, you got to set them challenges.
But what I'm
because it's
saying
gonna come to you every day.
But what I'm saying
so you don't got to look so mean when he said what's up to them.
You can't tell them what they got to do.
Listen,
I did.
Okay,
that's my opinion.
That's
my opinion.
That's where it's going on.
But check this out.
Okay, can I give an example real quick? Prime example. Back in the day when I don't know if y'all did it as much as I probably did when I was back home and coming down here. When you went to Bike Fest and you approached a woman because you might have thought that, okay, she was attractive. How many times you think she probably got approached by 20 guys and they probably said the same thing? Hey, cutie, or grab their hand or whatever they did. And if you was that person that came and said something different, she stopped for you. So that's majority what women. I've seen it. Seen it.
Bike week
is okay.
Freak Neat.
Bike week. You can
different.
be 1 for 50. Straight up. But if Bike week, they hollering at everything.
You're right. You're right in some aspect. But
let me finish. I'm getting back to you.
Okay.
At Bike week, it's just yo. If we connect real quick,
yeah.
Back in the day, then it's good because I only got 2 days. I don't got time to be whining and dining. It's either gonna get like this and we gonna go on. So I might come up, and it might not even be what I said. I might just look right that day because everybody at Bike week got a new. They got They got new outfits.
Yep.
They got new attitudes.
New something.
You done bought out your best of the best.
Come on, man.
For them 3 days.
Come on, man.
So everything, even you got one. Hey, yo, what's up? How you doing? Okay, all right, bye. Cause that's 100 more. I'm just saying, am I lying?
You're not lying about that part. You're not lying.
Hey, back in the day, you shoot your shot on everything. Yeah, because you know what you came to do.
Yeah, in some aspects, but you gotta think about it. Even some people that came down only for a visit, they made it. They wound up connecting for a lifetime. I know men that move.
You should strapped up.
You had too much fun.
You dumb if you going raw at Bike Week anyway.
You really are.
Yeah,
you reckless.
Dumb.
You reckless.
Yeah,
you reckless.
At Bike Week, man, your car could get you some.
You right.
That's why I don't go to Bike Week. Hey, James Dixon on here. I see him every time. He said I used to work Bike Week. I used to see you every time I went to Bike Week.
Do they still have it? They don't have it no more, do they?
Yeah, it's just 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just think that most women looking for that different. And they feel like if you say something different, even if I'm exclude Bike Week, just say the mall. If you, like I said, if you're that attractive and there's a plethora of men approaching you, and it's that one that might say something and he might not look as fresh as the dude that just spoke to her before then, but you might say something different. That might be what she want. She might want to see. Okay, she might want to give it a chance. But just like I said, it could be because your attire, because the way you carry yourself that day. Hey, it might be something different. You know what I mean?
And there's everything y'all said is valid. You had valid points, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are some women that are mad, that are just mad.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I would love to have an opinion of a female to
But they ain't here right now, Corey. There ain't nobody there right now. It's just
I know, man. I know.
Are they mad or are they?
If you in the comments now, tell us why you mad, son. Tell us why you mad.
I think are they mad or are they tired?
It could be both. It could be mad or tired.
By this time, if you know what I'm saying, fatigued, then they're exhausted.
Yeah, but But you could run up on bad dude after bad dude after bad dude. That's not his fault because you chose wrong. As my man told me this morning.
Yeah.
You chose wrong.
Well, yeah,
and like my man said,
I mean,
I'm not to blame
you're
all
right.
the way. My previous cats.
man.
That's it's bad. It's bad management. Definitely bad management in that part. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But see, a black woman, in some ways, they have the right to be upset. But they got to figure out why you're upset. You know, and it seems like when they're upset, it's upset at the black man. A lot of times you mad at the black man because the world is mad at the black man. Now, if you take it all the way back, the black man, sometimes the black man was taken away from you out of your life. Just like jail now, took it out of your life, put down in front of you for you lose respect for a black man. And then when you go up in the ranks over years and years, and they tell you if you was on a certain type of assistance that a black man could be in the house. Now, did black men do some things? They say black men cheat. Yes, some cheat, some don't cheat. But I think a lot of times women go into relationships looking for love right off the bat when the man is going off of lust. And it's a mix-up.
Yeah.
Now, when the world tell you that a black man don't take care of his kids, it's easier for you to agree if that happened to you. So you're gonna tell that story. You know, a black man don't want to get married, some don't. Some never seen successful marriages. Now you're saying a black man don't want to get married, talk shit,
Right.
lies and things like that. So that automatically make you mad when that happened to you. So now when my man on the beach with the flute playing coming down there, you know what I'm saying, don't got on Air Forces, he barefooted. You know what I'm saying, don't got a radio, he got a flute. You can't talk to him.
Because that's considered corny to him.
But you already been hurt. And it's different from what you hurt. But do you want to take a chance on him?
I think with age they start to see the difference of what if they look at their past dating history, they look at they start looking for the difference. Because if they see a pattern, most people, not just women, just most people, if you see a pattern, as you get older and you realize I've been following this pattern for years, I need something different. And then I think they start realizing that I might need to change. They might take a chance on the guy with the flute.
That's where the exhaustion comes in.
Yeah.
And they're exhausted. And it's arguable that, you know, black women are the most disrespected beings on the planet.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's a valid argument. You know, you can get into which side or of what minority, but they up there. You know what I'm saying? Because they have not only the black thing, but being a woman thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hate to call them things, but that's what just, you know, that's a tough, not an excuse, but just trying to call it what it is at the same time.
Yeah, because I mean, they're the strongest women on the planet.
Oh, that's what they say. And I mean, strongest, mature, faster than men, supposedly. I mean,
I can't agree with it that day.
Some of these myths need to be dispelled. Yeah. You know, because it's just something that people have been saying for a long time.
And just started going along with it.
Yeah. When the actions of these individuals just show me different. Because like you were talking about before, if there's a pattern and not this, you know, your decisions lead to consequences. And sometimes, you know, when children get involved, if there's a pattern of some inconsistencies with the kids and fathers, then you made those decisions because I don't think nobody was taking it. But you open your legs up to those different men and put yourself in situations, you know, and you made choices.
That didn't work out.
You made them choices.
Yeah.
But you're so smart.
But do you think that an attitude can like so say for instance you got this black woman and she continues to have this attitude within the relationship, could that drive the relationship apart?
It can.
Yeah.
Or if she done went through all the bad things, right? Mm-hmm. You come along with something new. Mm-hmm. Now you try to show her something new, but the first thing they say is, "You can't tell me what to do." Mm-hmm. I'm grown, but I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to show you something new. Different.
Yeah.
James Dixon said the best.
Black women can control the tempo by being respectful of themselves.
Bingo.
Yeah.
They can control the tempo. Ain't nobody taking it. You got standard. You got to draw that line, like I was saying before. What's your line? What's your deal breaker?
Yeah.
What's your deal breaker? If you already got 3 kids and you ain't taking care of them and you kicking it with me, what I look like having unprotected sex with you?
You're right.
Some of them do it.
What if both of y'all got 3 kids?
Exactly. Well, that's what one of those. That's when you meant for each other. To me, y'all got the same thing. No wonder y'all like each other. But then there's one. I can change him, or I can change. No, no. And people can change, but a lot of times that's just the top layer.
You are who you are.
But when you got there, way before you got there, you know, that's just the top layer.
So basically, the lust gets you in trouble. It gets you in
Every
trouble
time.
every time. You get, like I said, the lust, you lust, and then you find out who that person is, and know something is like.
Yes.
Yeah, and you done went raw the first night. And now you done find shoot. Wasn't no plan B's back then.
Right.
Definitely
That was the plan.
That was the plan. Yeah, you ain't lying about that part.
Right.
But
right.
I don't know, man. It's just, like I said, for that clip that we heard, like I said, as a man, you just have to be a man, and if you really want that woman, you will figure out a way to talk to her.
That cool.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's so many of them, and less of us. You don't got to do it. You can go to another one.
You right.
That's what the numbers are in our favor.
Yeah.
So that's when a lot of times the women start settling.
Yeah.
You right.
Girl, if you want, she will.
Because something is better than that, I guess. But it ain't.
It ain't.
There you go.
But that was just one of them sayings that kept
Exactly.
going.
Yeah.
I'd rather have peace of man than no man.
Oh man, or somebody else's man. That's crazy.
No man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It
yo.
is.
That's like I said, and
Mr.
that's the
Charlie
pattern.
is just a man.
Yeah, man.
But she, a woman also get. I always tell this: a woman gave men excuses a long time ago, and this slogan was, "A man is going to be a man."
You right. I heard that plenty of times. And
that's just like a setup.
Exactly what is that?
A man is. That mean he gonna do what he. Well, you seen Fences, right?
No.
You didn't see
You
Fences?
still ain't seen Fences. You can't come back on here until you see Fences, man.
Oh, man.
Come on, Corey, you messing us up, man.
Yeah,
Straight
man.
up, man.
Yeah, you got to see
You
Fences.
messing us up, Corey.
That was one of the
I
great.
can't believe that, man.
That's one of the greats of Denzel movies.
yeah, I can't believe that.
That's one of the great ones. I mean, he has a list of them.
Miss Grant, if you listening, could y'all please watch Fences this weekend?
Yes.
All right.
So he'll be ready for next Wednesday.
Yeah. But Denzel. What was Denzel name in there?
I forgot his name. Anyway.
Y'all sound like y'all need to watch it again.
Yeah, don't try to hate. Don't hate now. Straight up. Denzel did everything a man was supposed to do.
Yes.
He said, Rose, I wake up in the morning, I go down to the white man job, and they don't care nothing about me. On Fridays, I come home with my check and a sack of lard, and I put the money right. Yeah.
Yep.
I do everything. I done gave you all I could have. Gave all of it, but then had a baby with somebody else. Before he came home with the lard on Fridays, he stopped by and seen Denise. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Rose
took care of that.
Rose asked him,
do y'all really want me to watch it? Or y'all
I want you to watch it. Rose asked Denzel, why you got to do it? He said, it should make my back stiffer. That's how good that thing was too.
He make his back stiff.
It would make his back feel alive again. Then she dies.
Yes.
Guess who got to raise the baby?
Denzel
and his wife. Fences, man. You should like this athlete movie too.
Yeah.
But then again, we're gonna stop this because our homeboy ain't seen Fences. So we gonna stop the podcast right now.
I never thought that would be the reason why.
Yeah, man. That's so many jewels in that movie, man.
Yes, for sure, man. Definitely. Yeah. Like you see. Oh man, that whole movie is just.
Well, my name is Jamel Lyde. This is Real Talk 360, the best podcast in the PD.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's real here.
We got that.
Yeah, the best podcast in the PD. That's some good ones.
All right.
Yeah, there are some good ones.
And they got a lot more listens, but ain't nothing like this.
Yeah,
it's that real talk.
So tune in next Wednesday. We'll be back. Dory McAllister is coming back. He was going to come today, but I told him, don't come. One more week.
Okay, Dory.
He's coming back, and we back in full force. My name is Jamel Lai. Sitting in front of me is Corey Grant. And to my right is DJ Not Famous. Toriano Chadwick getting married next month on June 24th. If y'all want to come, just come on.
I don't think the caterer like that. I don't think the caterer like that.
We out.